Stress is normal, especially for Black people. But if you don't have ways of managing it, it can become toxic to your body. As Black people, we are often confronted with the ugliness of society. That ugliness can be traumatizing to us and our bodies. Just interacting with other people who are traumatized, which Black people do every day, can traumatize you. This is called secondary trauma. Historical and personal traumas can affect the family connection. Maybe you're distancing yourself from others because it feels safer. Since they don't have that context, that can turn empathy and sympathy from family into resentment and anger. Toxic stress within our community can be normalized because all of us are regularly in stressful situations. And there is often this idea that you should just deal with it and it isn't a big deal. How can toxic stress affect you? Maybe your memory isn't quite what it used to be, or it's tougher to learn. You can have trouble controlling your emotions or overreact in stressful situations. You can become more vulnerable to illness or addiction. Maybe you're getting migraines, having chronic pain, dealing with depression or anxiety.
Do you think you're dealing with toxic stress? Here's a few ways you can manage and work through it. Develop a self-care plan before your shift, during your shift, and after, which could include stress management, breathing techniques, physical movement, and confiding in someone you trust. Acknowledge your stress and be responsive to it. Don't just blow it off. Ask for help from your family, support systems, community, healers, and therapists. Here are some ways you can help your community to collectively move through toxic stress. Get support, create a social support network, and reach out to each other. Help your family understand trauma and its effects. Provide resources, encourage counseling, or maybe even family therapy. Recognize signs of depression and anxiety in your family and offer support. Asking for help does not mean you're weak. It means you're smart enough to know when you need help and you're brave enough to ask for it. Remember, you are not defective. Something has happened to you and your people. We're more resilient together.